this is Gareth inviting you to join me for a new venture. And this is a charity coffee morning called Coffee on the Keys. And this is going to take place on the third Wednesday of every month, starting this coming Wednesday, March the 17th. So join me for an hour from 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock when we will have, of course, coffee. You need to bring your own. And there'll be music on the piano and chat in the chat room. And I know that by having it at this time, hopefully a lot more of you will be able to tune in and do share the news with people about both this coffee morning and also the channel in general, Gigi the Piano Man. Regular viewers know that we broadcast every Sunday evening for a date with a dinner set, and there is also a monthly concert amongst other things. So what I'm going to do this coming Wednesday for the first one, the charity who is going to receive any donations you may wish to give is a local charity called Rent Start, and they are an excellent and very hard-working group of people who work extremely hard within the community to help homeless and vulnerable people. And so for the months of March, April and May, any donations that you give during our live Coffee on the Keys coffee morning will go directly to Rent Start and to furthering their work within the community. So on the day of the coffee morning, I will give you a direct link which will help you to make donations. And what I suggest to people is that you may like to donate, let's say, at least the cost of a cup of coffee that you might have out, if we were allowed to, towards a very worthy charity. It's going to be lots of fun, and I'm really looking forward to playing for you at a different time of day. But as importantly, that with your donations for these charity coffee mornings, I feel I will be able to give something back to the community. I feel I've been very lucky in the past year to have had the privilege of playing on YouTube for so many people, and I would like to do something starting with our local community and starting with the charity Rent Start. So next Wednesday the 17th of March from 11 until 12 on this channel, Gigi the Piano Man. If you can, join me live, if not in the catch-up, and join me for Coffee on the Keys. Thank you. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a date with the dinner set. It's really good to see you, and thank you for watching that little trailer for the Coffee on the Keys charity coffee morning, which definitely is on Wednesday, the 17th of March. I apologise for the mistake in my email earlier, and thank you for all those eagle-eyed people who spotted it. So I hope you've had a good week, and I wish to say at the outset to all you mothers out there, a very, very happy Mother's Day. And indeed, to all our mothers, whether they are with us or somewhere else. And I hope that the music I've selected this evening will bring some cheer and bring some delight. So, as you know, the chat room is open if you wish to participate and just say hello, and I'll talk to you in between the songs. And also we have the ongoing game, if you like, of Guess the Tune and its context. So if you'd like to join in that, then do please type in anything about the song or its composer or the context if you would like to. And I know some of you out there have had jabs this week, so don't forget we're keeping tabs on the jabs. So do keep me appraised of that. I do like to keep my eye on everyone in the community. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this evening's show. On with the music. Good evening, Italy. Sorry, and I didn't say good evening, Finland as well. So hope you enjoyed that nice, bright and cheery one. Mark Turville, I was reading your comment when I got to the middle bit. Yes, as a youngster, I also thought that. Interestingly, well, I think it's interesting. If you look at a map of Surrey, the bit in which I reside, you could say is the fringe of Surrey, or it's more, actually it's more like a fingertip, Elmbridge. If you look at it, it sort of points up, and it's sort of right at the top. You're in Long Ditton, and then about half a mile away from that is where my son Edward lives in Surbiton. There you go. So who else? Oh, hello, Simon. Hi, Noel. Oh, hi, Jean. Yes, right. So, in sort of chatting away now and letting you chat away, sorry, I don't know who was first. Stavely, I've got a belief it was you with the Surrey with a Fringe on top from Oklahoma, 1943, the first Rodgers and Hammerstein musical. And it's a nice, jolly little song. I thought it'd be a nice one to start with. So this evening, as I say, I've picked songs which I hope are suitable for Mother's Day. Some are perhaps either musically or lyrically directly related to mothers. Others, maybe not. But whatever, I do hope that you enjoy the music. I know that at this stage, between the first and second songs, you like to know about my tie. Well, tonight I thought a little floral affair by Moschino. And interesting, it was interesting to me. Shortly after I bought this in the 1990s, I saw it on television. Dale Winton, dear Dale, on Supermarket Sweep, he was wearing this tie. And I thought, yes. So there we go. Right, on with the next song. Hello, Richard and Bridge. I hope you're enjoying your spaghetti. Oh, hi, Auntie Ros. I did not know that. I knew that Mother and Father and you were in shows in Hereford, Dram. I didn't know you were in Oklahoma together. Wow, wow. Barb, you don't seem to have sorted out your L and your K still. Just saying. No. Yes, David, I started reading the story of Oklahoma and wished I hadn't. Yes. So there we go. Good evening, Martin. Yes, I wouldn't have recognised that name, so I'm glad you've identified yourself by different means. Yeah, so it was indeed You Light Up My Life, well done, Miles, and it was written by Joseph Brookes in 1977. It was for the film of the same name. And I think one of the most famous covers of it was by Debbie Boone, who was the daughter of Pat Boone. But it is a very beautiful song, so I hope you enjoyed that one. Now, I know that most of you listening have done this already, but if you haven't, do consider subscribing to the channel, and if you wish to have notifications when things are going on, either live or new videos put up, then you need to press the bell notification. And as always, if you are enjoying what you hear, then do give a thumbs up, because that helps the old algorithms and people to find the various bits of music. So, well done, Stavely. That's how I know it, Richard, Until There Was You. The song was actually written in 1950 by Meredith Wilson and then put into The Music Man in 1957. It could well have had a different title before that. Okay, we've got advances on it from Barb and Miles. I bow to that. As I say, I always know it as Till There Was You from Music Man, but I was interested to see that, like so many songs, it had been written before and then shoehorned into the story. So yes, that was 1957. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I see what you're talking about now. We're Are you talking about the song, Are We on Semantics of Grammar? Yes, Bob, that's what I thought. And as I saw it being typed in, I thought, but there is a song called Till, and I couldn't remember it, which is probably just as well, because I'd have probably morphed into it and started playing. Wonderful. Yes. Okay, well, lovely song anyway. So I hope you enjoyed that one. Okay, good. Right, as usual, there's the friendly bit of banter going on in the chat room, but I'm glad, yes, Hannah, I'm glad too. I mean, fab feedback there. Thank you for that one. Right, on we go. Brother Mark and Judy, I think you were first with Somewhere My Love, but also known as Lara's theme, indeed, Simon, Good Evening, Ollie and Maggie and Cherry as well. I'm glad, Maria, I'm glad you liked my balalaika. Oh, and you liked... Sorry, I've just seen your extra comment about the wonderful Omar Sharif. Yes, I've not watched all of the film, Miles, but I believe it's about 3 hours long. Beautiful scenery, blah 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 blah. Yes, as always, Miles, I think. Yeah, so the song Somewhere My Love didn't come out with the film, but of course that theme was Lara's theme, which was a, if you like, leitmotif going throughout the whole film. And then lyrics were added, and then it was released as Somewhere My Love. One of the crucial musical differences between Somewhere My Love and how it appears in the film is that in the film there's a sort of minor interlude, which doesn't appear in the song Somewhere My Love. So there you go. You hear it all here. Okay, something a little different. Bonus points if you can tell me the dance that it goes into eventually. We're still talking about Omar Sharif. I mean, he was, of course, brilliant. No, it wasn't tonight, but I agree very much. Bartok on a day off. I love that, Rich. Thank you. Yes, eventually it does go into a Latin dance, but we've got lots of dances named, and it could be just my bad way of playing that Latin American dance. But it wasn't a tango, it wasn't a samba, and it wasn't a rumba. It was a beguine, which is, Jill, you are nearest with rumba, because a beguine is a softer version of a rumba. I am surprised at you lot in the chat room for bit late on that, Mark Turville. Yes, there was a time when I went into a bossa nova accidentally. Sorry about that. Just stick another S in the bossa, will you, chap? What was I talking about? Yeah, I'm surprised nobody got that. I did play that back last summer, and some of you who are in the chat room tonight did get it then. So I probably didn't play it very well tonight. But it was from the 1948 musical by Cole Porter, Kiss Me Kate. And it was the song Were Thine That Special Face. Very, very beautiful song. Lovely, lovely, relaxed beat to it. And the song in the show was sung by the character Fred Graham. Oh, I see. I understand, Mark. Yeah, we'll just keep going. And you can stop when you get to about 20, because that's the limit of my knowledge. But that one was meant to be a beguine. So it was Were Thine That Special Face from 1948 by Cole Porter. So Kiss Me Kate was written, and it was Cole Porter's response really to Oklahoma 5 years earlier, because that had been such a success, whereby the story is integrated into the song lyrics as well. Okay. Well, I hope the next one doesn't fox you like that. I love this chat room. It's brilliant, and it's just another facet of why I enjoy doing this for you. Because as many of you know, I've played in hotels and lounges and restaurants for quite a few years, and 99.9% of the time, you get ignored by people. But you know when people are listening, and so then for your own interest, however many hours you're playing for, you tend to play to those people, and maybe once in a blue moon, or indeed a blue river. Whoever said that, someone will come and chat to you. But this is much better. It's much better. You're a much better class of audience for a start, and sense of humour, mainly in what you suggest. Fantastic. I'm going to give that one, I think, to Leslie, because you corrected it, but you had it there, and then a whole raft of you came in with. It was indeed, of course, Moon River from 1961. Breakfast at Tiffany's by the wonderful Henry Mancini. I apologise for name dropping again, and I know many of you heard this anecdote before, but so what? I'm going to dine out on it forevermore. I was playing in a restaurant in the late 1980s, and Henry Mancini and Johnny Mattis were coming in, and I wasn't playing Moon River. I saved that to the end, but I was playing another Henry Mancini piece when this great big furry colossal hand came over my shoulder and started duetting, and it was a wow moment. It really was. Wonderful Henry Mancini. What a fantastic guy. He's a lovely, lovely, lovely man as well. Oh, I went a bit Welsh then. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Is anyone saying... Marion, I think it might have been the other way round, but I put a bit of Fly Me to the Moon into... It was meant to be Moon River. That was what was going on. Simon, no idea, Huckleberry Friend. It's got a nice... rhythm to it as a word there, hasn't it? Oh, have you told that to your husband, Chris, Roz? Is that so, Miles? It was a standby lyric. Didn't know that. The lyrics were by Johnny Mercer, and Johnny Mercer and Henry Mancini wrote a lot together. I thought Johnny Mercer tended to get things right, but you, as an actor, I will bow to your knowledge on that one and look it up. Yes, indeed, David. I quite agree. We'll have that one in a few weeks. Oh yes, Danny. We used to load up the minibus, didn't we? With lots of you aching to get out of lessons. Well, and me. And go and sing at St. Peter's. I wonder why we were singing Moon River at Christmas. Never mind. We probably ran out of Christmas songs. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Right. Well, there we go. Hope you enjoyed Moon River. So, going back to why I love the chat room, it's the sort of the way the conversations go amongst you. By the way, Simon and Maria, you know each other through singing at Shalford. I just thought, in case you hadn't made that connection, you do know each other. Look, you're still talking about, I didn't even play Blue Moon, and you're rattling on about next week, right? I do, like I said before, I do read all the chat on a Monday when I can, and I do take all your wrong suggestions and put them on the list, so they will come up. I looked away from the screen at the wrong moment, and Miles and Hannah, you came in like just absolutely at the right time with the correct song. The title song from Jerry Herman's 1966 musical Mame, which I believe in its Broadway production had in it Angela Lansbury and B. Arthur, Dorothy from Golden Girls, I believe. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Have we finished on Blue Moon? Oh, by the way, talking about songs which aren't in the programme, which you are, don't forget, we have got an ongoing challenge. I think I'm safe today, which is good because I've not got the correct microphone stand set up for it. I believe we've got 48 in the chat room. If we get to 75. I have accepted the challenge that I will sing... sing and play Windmills of Your Mind. I've never played Windmills of Your Mind on the show, but I will play and sing that. That's my next challenge if we get to 75. But I need a sponsor for that. So if anyone wants to email me and say, if you do it, if we get to 75 viewers, and if you do it, I will give you £2.71 and threepence halfpenny farthing. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah? Ah, thank you, Mark. I'm going to, Mark Turville, I'm sending that information. Yes, brother Mark, sing after a fashion, you understand. But I can growl out a version of Windmills of Your Mind. You're still talking about moons. Should we have a moon? I was going to say a moon evening, but don't go there. Don't go there. Daisy, it will be truly astonishing. Everything that happens on this programme is truly astonishing, I have to say. Yeah, so speaking of sponsoring, you have all been so very generous to me over the past, I was going to say 18 months. It's not quite that long. Seems like it, doesn't it? But if you're new to this, or if you would like to, buy Gaza a coffee, then that is the link for that. PayPal.me/Gigi the Piano Man, should you wish to do that. Yeah, as you know, Daisy, from the times that we've seen Michel Legrand live, I think each time he did it, it was slightly, well, he put it in a lower key because his voice was going down a bit. I'll try not to do that. Mark, I did say not to start that. You'll set Leslie off. Not Leslie. Well, you might set Leslie off. You'll set Maria off for sure. Anyway, that was the title song from Mame from 1966 by Jerry Herman, having written Hello Dolly 2 years earlier, 1964. Right, on we go. Let me just say you're all right. Oh, Mark, brother Mark, don't complicate it even more. Because absolutely right. Doesn't it sound very much like the wind beneath your wings? And Danny boy, all of the people that said that, I absolutely agree. I think, Miles, you were the first one to point that out, and Richard, blah, 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 and Bridge. But it's given me an idea that the coffee morning, boom, boom, which is coming on Wednesday the 17th, of course, is St. Patrick's Day. So why don't, yes, that's given me one song to play on that day. Thank you, Simon. I don't know how you pronounce his name. I know it's got a funny strike through the O, Rolf. I'm going to say Løvland. And it was written in it was written in 2003 for his group Secret Garden. But I think it became I don't know, we knew about it much more in the UK when... take that off so you can actually see me. In the UK, when Westlife sang it in 2005. And when it gets that key change... I nearly did that because I seem to recall that Westlife and every other sort of boy band that followed used to sort of jump off their stools and be dramatic at the key change that happened. Daisy, do not challenge me on that one. But it's given me another idea. Can I just go back while I'm thinking of it, while I'm thinking of coffee, which is always... just go back to the coffee on the keys, because I'm very anxious. I very am anxious. I am that if you're around or working and not wanting to work, then do join me this coming Wednesday the 17th of March, from 11 till 12 for Coffee on the Keys. And the idea of this is that it is a charity coffee morning, so it'll be the usual chat, coffee, piano, but instead of donating to me, we're going to be donating to local charity Rent Start, who are an absolutely amazing charity, do so much good work. So I will get the link to you for that, but that's this coming Wednesday, and we're going to do that on the third Wednesday of every month. Yes, Mark Turville, I knew I wasn't imagining. Every key change, off the stools, up they go. Yes, indeed. Richard, I'm going to, when I do finally meet up with you again, chap, you're going to have to teach me how to play. I can't play the last bit, the fills. Well, I do my version of them. Yeah, so that's Coffee on the Keys. That's coming this Wednesday at 11 o'clock. So we've actually almost reached the end of our programme tonight. So I hope you've enjoyed all the songs tonight, and indeed all the key changes. Let's see if we can get one more in when we get to the final song. And as I said at the top of the programme, if you were a late comer, it is really a very happy Mother's Day to all you mothers in the chat room. But it's also, of course, a chance for all of us to think about our mothers, whether our mothers are with us or whether they have moved on. So that's what I'm thinking of today. We're sort of dedicating it to mothers everywhere in the world. So we're just about to go. Don't go yet, Roz. Auntie Roz. Got another song yet. I know, Mark. Brother Mark, time flies when you're with your younger brother or when you've just had a pint of cider or something. Time does go. Okay, Richard. Fair enough. Yeah, so tonight, as I say, just been, I hope, lovely songs to celebrate mothers everywhere. Oh, that's nice, Leslie. I'm glad you were able to do that. That's really good. So we're moving into our final song, and this only came to me a few days ago, and I get a lot of my ideas either from your incorrect answers in the chat room or through YouTube, and this popped up in my YouTube. Right now, before I pressed play, I thought, oh my goodness, I remember this song so clearly and the way in which it was sung. A very, very beautiful song. I hope some of you will remember it. It's a very emotional song, but I think it's very apt for Mother's Day. A cornucopia of delights, a sonic smorgasbord, brother. Definitely. Anyway, I hope you enjoy our final song, and if you recognise it, please type it in straight away. That's quite important, shall we say. Just before I do, can I just put the poinsettia without a T? No T in poinsettia. There's no E on the end of Turville, by the way. Can you see it's there? It is there. It's just being slightly overshadowed by my tulip whatnots. Yes, I can see that brought back memories. And like I say, when I saw it on YouTube, I could hear the song and I could hear the wee laddie singing it. Neil Reed, indeed. Leslie, I think you said that. One Opportunity Knocks in 1971 and shot to superstardom with a single and then an album. And then, of course, his voice broke, and that was basically that. But a very, very beautiful song, Mother of Mine. And I put the lyrics up because I think they're very special lyrics, so I thought it would be nice to see that. So that's brought us to the end of our programme this evening. As always, I've had the greatest pleasure in playing for you and sharing music with you. It is such a highlight of my week, and I think about it from the start of the weekend. I'm just so looking forward to playing and sharing. Music is so powerful, isn't it? Anyway, so that's the end of our programme for today. I do wish you a very good week, and those of you who've got children or grandchildren at school, I hope they've now settled back in. Okay, so do have a good week, everyone, and please try and join me on Wednesday for Coffee on the Keys, if you can, or catch it on the catch-up. So that's coming this Wednesday the 17th. It's definitely the 17th of March. Yeah, I know that now. Thank you so much, and a very good night to you all. Thank you.